That's me. I'm 47 years old and I live inside of this van. My home is 6 feet wide by 12 feet long by not even 4 feet tall. And this is where I wake up and go to bed every day. We're currently exploring on the east coast of Canada, and today it's just a little story about my journey. Welcome to Peggys Cove.
You guys hear that? I don't know if you guys can hear that out there over Mr. Cruzy Bear snoring, but there's like this weird noise outside the van. Let me open the door without waking Emmy up. Anybody ever heard that before? It's like the weirdest noise coming. There's a little pond over beside my van. It's the weirdest noise I ever heard from outside of my van first thing in the morning. Ugh. Anyway, guys, today's video is sponsored by Jackery, and we are going out to probably the most cutest place, from what I heard, on the next section of my trip. It's called Peggys Cove today. I heard it's super adorable. Someone said it's like the best little tourist spot to go to on the East Coast. I don't know. I heard big things about a town called Lunenburg, but we'll see. Today we're going to Peggys Cove today. Let's make some coffee first.
If you would have asked me 10 years ago if I would ever live in a van, I would have told you that you are insane. At that time of my life, it was all about having a bigger, better apartment, owning the best DJ gear, driving a nice car, and keeping up that beautiful, pretty-looking, successful presence on social media, so everybody around you knew that you were doing okay. When actually behind all those social media pictures was a guy that wasn't happy, a guy that was broke completely. But you would have never have known that by just looking at the pictures on my social media. You would have thought that I'm doing financially great and life was like top of the world. It wasn't. Now that I live in this little baby small space, life just couldn't be better.
My videos should actually be sponsored by a coffee company. With all this grinding new beans and stuff, this is a good idea. Coffee companies, reach out. And I'm not even using like some big branded coffee bean nabob. Just the same stuff my mom would drink when I was a kid. Let's see if the star of the show is ready to wake up yet. Hey, Mr. Crazy Bear. Any chance you want to wake up today? Hey, rub your belly maybe? Oh, maybe. I'm having a hard time starting this part of the video because this coffee's just screaming my name this morning. Hello. We all know these things make appearances in my van all the time. This is the brand new Jackery 2000 Pro, the biggest battery in their entire lineup. I've made videos, full review videos on just about every product they've released over the last 5 years, starting with the little Explorer 240, now all the way up to this great big beast. These things are amazing. They have lithium power inside, plugs for everything you could imagine on here, from your 12-volt power down to your wall plugs, your USBs. But I'm not here today to go through all the nitty-gritty stuff on what these things are capable of doing. I have lots of videos on my channel of that. I just wanted to let you know that they're having the biggest sale of the year on July 12th and 13th on Amazon Prime. I will leave the links down below, up to 30% off all of your products. Just to give you an idea on the kind of savings, if you're going to pick up this bundle with the Solar Generator 2000 and their two 200-watt solar panels, giving you 400 watts of solar in this, you save $900 on that bundle. And they got those kind of deals going on with all of their batteries. Anyway, guys, links are down below. I'm going to go enjoy this coffee, then go wake Emmy up. And I heard that there's going to be bagpipes. Is that what they're called? You know, they push us. Anyway, Peggys Cove. is where we're going this morning. We're actually in Peggys Cove right now. We're parked just at the end of the road. I hear there's gonna be lots of buses, like tour buses everywhere. Great. Tourists.
Peggys Cove, Nova Scotia, a very small seaside community with a lot of charm. It was a great place to visit before 9 a.m. Then the tour buses started to roll in and just completely changed this whole place. There was more buses came in over a 2-hour period than there is houses out here. On every single bus, more people walked off each bus than there is residents in this entire little community. It was insane out here. I like a balance in my life. I like a little bit of people and a little bit of backcountry and solitude without people. 1 hour out here was enough for me.
My hair okay? My eyebrows good? I had a really great one in there the other day. Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome to Peggys Cove. If you want to see the entire population of Nova Scotia, they're here. Coming in, tour bus after tour bus after tour bus. This place is super busy, and it's a weekday.
Oh, I wasn't joking. And those things don't sit there long. They come off, and then they go run around, snap some photos of this cute little town, and then boom, another bus. And another bus. And then you get to enjoy the town a little bit for maybe another minute, 2 minutes, maybe 5 minutes. And it's really, really cute out here. And you're like, oh, this is great. Then boom, more buses.
The little village of Peggys. Another bus. Is that like all craft breweries or what?
I think so. I think it's a bunch of...
Well, easy now. All right. I found my to-do list. Hey, welcome to Halifax. We're gonna do all that.
I love it.
You wanna come?
As much as I joke around about all this tourist stuff, it is really fun to watch all these people out here on vacation, having a great time, creating memories that will last them a lifetime, and all the selfies they were taking. But if you're gonna come here, I suggest do it before 9 a.m.
Definitely no shortage of people around here, that's for sure. You trying to find all those breweries? He's trying to find touristy stuff, and I'm more concerned about going to the breweries. Peggys Cove. It is mighty cute out here, but mighty busy. Every time we turn around, there's another tour bus coming, tour bus going. I don't know what they got here, 15 minutes, and they got to bounce out of here. I don't really know if I would be into doing tour bus travel, because they're not sitting here very long. Her and I, we could hang out here for half a day and just kind of... Is there a brewery here? Okay, quarter of a day.
Just about every subscriber that we met on our way to Peggys Cove, the only thing they said to us was stay off the black rocks. Too many people get sucked into this big nasty ocean every single year and never come back. I met a subscriber that works for the local search and rescue, and he said they get called out here so many times because a tourist was taking a selfie on the black rock and slipped right in, and that ocean is not forgiving. It won't let you come back out. So if you guys do go to Peggys Cove, stay away from the black rocks. The gray ones are okay, the black ones, not so much.
Check out this Travato. I just seen something on this that has me thinking. Those little windows would be perfect on the back corner doors of the ambulance, and this thing has an outside sound system. That and that little tiny window that's right here, like for the back corner doors of the ambo, the windows pop out this way. They have a blind and a screen built into them. So when you're lying in bed of the ambo, you can just like, wheat. But
Traffic jam.
bus is leaving, bus is coming. I worry about you sometimes, bro. You think your tongue is broken. Are you okay? I haven't showered in a couple days, so we're gonna have a luxurious van life shower. That involves one poop bucket, which is right here, full of cold water, and a pot, and a stove, and a bar of soap, and a towel. That's all we're gonna need to have a luxurious van life shower. So right here is a jug of cold water that I got off a hose tap on the side of a building. We're gonna boil it, one pot at a time. So we're gonna use the teapot, or whatever you wanna call this thing. So we're gonna get 2 on the go at once. Doing it this way isn't the most cost effective. I could easily just have a cold shower. I don't want to. So even if I use half of this 1 liter bottle to get this shower water warm enough, way worth it. Hey, sometimes just scooping little things over your head, it works. I actually have one of those shower systems where you drop the bottom side of it into it. It's got a hose and it has a shower head on the other side. I don't always remember to charge it. It's in the back of my van. I haven't charged it in probably about a year. So sometimes just grabbing this and scooping it over you one at a time is just as efficient without needing an extra thing that you got to charge batteries for. And then when I feel like I'm clean enough, I usually grab the remaining amount of water and pour the whole thing over my head. Never once had a bad poo bucket shower in my van before. That's my poo bucket. Yep, that's my poop bucket. So what I do is I pour this in there, swoosh it around, grab some more water, and keep going. You had a shower curtain. I don't got that luxury.
I have an extra one, I think.
No, it's all good.
You good?
You're smart. Now we got flowers in this shower. How sweet is that? Emmy's all hooked up over there, man. I feel so ghetto now. All right, bar of soap. Whew. If anything, that was way more exciting than having a regular shower. And besides, we're in a parking lot. Legitimately in a parking lot. Not at a grocery store, but still. Awesome. Only problem is I got a little pokey thing in my foot from back there somewhere. So Emmy's got one of the things that I have. Mine is never charged. It's actually the same exact one. I got mine from Cabela's. Yeah. But mine's never charged, so I don't use it. So what you do is you just drop this into the water. It's like a sump pump, so it pulls up water into the shower head. I just use my pot and just poured it over by hand. When I had a shower, I got a little pokey thing underneath my foot and I can't get it out. So that's where having a look how lit. Better hurry up. Woo! Okay. I don't know if I can keep my foot up that high.
So fast. Yeah, 2, so add 1.
This, boys, is why you get a girlfriend. And to borrow her lollipop while you. We're scouting out a place to sleep tonight, and the parking lot that we just stopped in is definitely an option. There's no parking signs. There's a little small marina here, some little houses. These areas are pretty easy to sleep in because they don't have a van life problem. So they don't see a ton of travelers out here squatting all the time. So when they see a couple camper vans in for a night, out the next morning, usually most people don't mind at all, but that's what we're doing. So we're heading down to an area called Terrence Bay. This was suggested by the gentleman I met in my shower parking lot. Mighty beautiful. What do you think, Cruzy? Oh, wow. All the rocks out there. That's so wild. It's really windy outside, and I wish it wasn't because the drone would look amazing up there. Oh, am I glad that guy recommended this place. It's paradise. Emmy's out there taking some pictures for her Patreon. Imagine that view from the back of your home. Like one of those homes. Well, mind you, don't get me wrong, if we can find a place to park here, I could have that view too, but there's just nowhere to park. Nova Scotia, you are damn incredible. We decided to...
Right at the end?
Yeah, might as well go straight. Yeah, right down there, might as well. We decided to come back here to this, looks like a little community park right on the ocean. We don't see any signs out here that say no parking. So we're gonna come down here. So the area that we're in is called Terrence Bay and Prospect Bay. Incredible. Equally just as cute as Peggy's Cove, but with less people. And I like that. So we're just gonna pull up here in this parking lot. There's no signs that say no overnight parking. So we're just gonna hang out here for a little bit, maybe make some food and see if anybody comes over and says anything to us. There's a bunch of homes in front of us that can see where we are parked, but whatever, we'll just give this a shot. Usually in this point, because there's no signs, we're usually pretty good. And some of the locals down here, if someone's coming for a walk, I'll just ask them, hey, do you know if we can just camp here for the night tonight? And for the most part, the local's like, yeah, I can't see why not, I don't care. Then you just give her. That is a topic we've talked about on this channel a bazillion times, is where do you park? I don't know. It's just something that's come instinctual over the years of living in my van. I just watch for no parking signs. Usually if I don't see one, we're probably good to go. And ask a local sometimes if you're unsure. I don't know. It seems to be a secure little place. Everybody seems to be friendly. I'm pretty sure we're gonna be okay right here. So we're not sure what we're gonna have for dinner. My fridge has been turning into a freezer and crushed all my vegetables. It literally froze them all, and then the fridge decided to get back to fridge, and everything that was frozen went soggy. I guess I'm having beer for dinner.
We're definitely going to talk about this fridge a little bit more in some upcoming videos, but I've been having non-stop problems with this thing lately. I don't know what it is, but I'm wasting a lot of money throwing out a lot of food. Maybe I gotta buy a new fridge, I'm not sure. But the freezer side still works, which means Mr. Cruzy still gets his bones.
She says. She asked me if I wanted to sit down and eat. I'm like, no. Because I can stand in here, man. So I'm going to stand and eat. I got lots of extra head clearance in here. That little portable shower, again, can I even call it a portable shower when it was literally a bucket and a pot? So worth it. Like, we need to do those showers a little bit more often. But the problem I'm finding out here is that a lot of the lakes and the creeks are not clear water. They look like tea or like a light coffee. And some of them don't even smell good. So I don't really feel like that water of that color is gonna get me clean. It might. Maybe if you're from Nova Scotia, let me know about that water. Is it something that I can wash my body with and still feel fresh and clean? I see it, I see the color of it, and right away I'm like, oh yeah, I don't want to shower in that stuff. I've been wearing sandals a lot more often until this foot gets a little bit better, and it actually works. The last time I hurt my foot, I put sandals on until it stopped hurting, and then I could put shoes back on. I tried to let them heal with shoes on during the day, and they just wouldn't stop. So I decided to just remove the shoe, and the foot actually got better. It's feeling not too bad today. I can still feel it right on the back of the heel and a little bit on the top. But I don't know what the excuse for that is this time. I think maybe just walking more often in improper footwear. The last time I had foot issues was when I did my last cross Canada road trip. Maybe it's the East Coast. Maybe the East Coast just causes sore feet. I don't know. But the last time I think it was just from my feet in the same repetitive position while driving so many kilometers, because there were some days I would drive 4 or 5 hours behind the wheel on the last trip. This time it's been a lot better. I'm behind the wheel maybe an hour a day, sometimes less. Sometimes we move 10 minutes down the road and call her done. It's been really good and really easy on the fuel consumption. But I think my sore feet are just caused from me being a little bit more active. And walking around towns and stuff also has changed how I travel, for sure. I'm seeing more places now from a different view. I used to just drive through towns, and I think it's easy as a van lifer to just travel from your driver's seat, because it's the most comfortable seat in your home. It's got the best view, and you can pack in a ton of action in a short amount of time by driving around versus walking. But for me now, walking in these places has changed how I see them, making little areas like Peggys Cove, Peggys Cove way more fun to go visit. It's cuter when you get to walk around and see these little places. Instead of me, I would have drove in, I would have did a little bit of a loop. I would have been like, okay, that was cool, poo, out the door, and missed going into those little itty bitty shops and seeing the little view from the little docks and the wharfs down there. So getting out of the vehicle and walking around has definitely changed how I live my van life, and that has been super cool. Anyway, you guys, I'm gonna set up my DJ stuff tonight, so I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna go put my headphones on and escape from the world a little bit, because that's what my music does for me. As soon as my headphones gets on and my hand gets on those decks, I feel like I just gone, and just I miss my DJ stuff so much. Anyway, guys, see you in a foot. See what's wrong with me. My mouth doesn't work anymore. This is where the camera needs to shut off. All right, guys, peace out. Bye.